Anyways, we went skydiving.
Yeah.
Hardly impacted us. When you have your feet on the wheel, or like where the wheel's at, the wing, you're just looking down. You're like,
Can you imagine just getting bombed?
don't laugh.
You just at work or something, and like you just look up and you just see a whole bunch of shit coming down.
Welcome back to 113. Big 1-3. Big 113.
There you go. Big 1-3-13.
Dev, show them off.
Just show them off at least. You don't want to talk about it.
Show them off, Dev.
They're gonna be showing off the whole time.
Are they showing off right now?
I'm zoomed in on them bitches. They should look ass, but I'm zoomed in right now.
You zoomed in on them.
Yeah, they just in there.
Look at them. Look at them glistening in the.
Are they even in the shot? Yeah, they
know.
are. I can't see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
And that's
No.
just
Yeah,
No,
zoomed in,
boo,
yeah.
goofing.
Yeah.
Why you do that so aggressively?
what?
Cross your legs so aggressively.
Look, man, that's what you gotta do when you wear boots. You gotta thump it in there.
Man, I want to give me some boots, man.
There
I
you
gotta
go.
get some. So what's up with boots and like spurs on the back?
Spurs?
For horses and
Yeah,
shit.
they used to be for horses. I meant the horse go quicker.
Ah, okay.
Stab
They
it,
don't.
it gets
They don't
more
use
faster.
that anymore, really.
No,
I mean, like real,
that's like an old western. thing.
real cowboys will still use them, but
Old western.
if you seen somebody wearing them, they probably don't use them
Mm.
because they don't just wear them.
You think it's more for like looks?
Yeah.
So they would hit the horses with them, make them.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
I always like the sounds of them.
The yeah.
The spurs.
Clanking.
Yeah, I did a video with a guy who had spurs on, and I was in them bitches trying to get that sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He said,
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool when you.
I used to
walk
have some when I was a little kid. I'd be walking around the house just stomping.
on purpose just to. You ain't have no horse to hit.
Nah,
You use Bentley.
that was before Bentley.
That was before Bentley.
That was before Bentley.
Dang.
What them Spurs was like that big.
How big do they get? Do they get pretty? They can get pretty long. Huh?
I mean, they're like, I mean, they don't stick out that far.
No.
They're just like they wrap around your boot.
Tight. I need to give me some. I want to have a cowboy fit. You know, not necessarily a cowboy fit, but like a good old.
like if you go to a cowboy wedding, you want to be able to fit
Exactly.
in. Yeah, gotcha,
There you
gotcha,
go.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Some jeans you can starch.
Yeah, some
Cowboy
starch
boots.
jeans. Yeah,
Cowboy belt.
yeah,
I'm getting a leather belt, like a real nice leather belt,
yeah.
handmade.
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
nice. How much is that?
Not like that. Not that. Just
How-
normal leather.
How
Like
much is that?
free.
Free?
Free.
Just because you.
Javi's friend can make them.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yep.
Mine's cooler.
Oh yeah, 1000%. And yours was also free.
Mine's one of one
One of one,
forever.
forever. You don't think anybody out there has those exact
Initials.
boots?
They don't got them initials.
Well, no, like, nah.
I mean, your brother has initials.
Yeah, but he got different boots.
That's
Now, see, if
valid.
he decided to get these boots, then they're gonna be like 8 sizes bigger. So
Damn.
still one of one.
Still one of
It's also
one.
valid.
Technically, they are one of one because they are custom fit to my feet. So
True.
Oh,
True.
now how did they do that? They just got like a mold thing.
nah, I had to like stand on. It was like mad ghetto rigged.
Mm.
You could tell he even knew what he was doing though. I stood on a manila piece of paper. Folder. And he just like drew around my foot. He was just like measuring my foot. He
Your
looked up at me.
barefoot?
He looked up at me. He said, "You on your feet a lot, huh?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "I can tell," and went. I just kept going. Didn't know what he was doing.
You had your bare foot out.
I was in my sock.
Oh, okay.
I had to keep the socks on.
How could he tell you was on your feet a lot?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he could tell.
Yeah.
He calling you flat-footed or something?
No, he could just tell.
You got some ugly feet, bro. Well, your feet weren't out.
How
They
you
know,
f-
though.
I mean,
How
he
you
no
f-
feet.
How you feel about that?
What?
He could tell you always on your feet. You got old people feet already, and you only 20.
It was probably because like the way they're like, I don't know, a bitch was probably swollen or something. I don't know.
I look fucking.
Now we just
goofy.
calling you big, bro.
I look goofy.
Nah,
I'm
you
all
call my
solo.
brother big.
You said you're all swollen?
I'm all solo, just on this big ass couch.
Yeah.
With the best
That's
lens.
you like every week, just about.
Yeah.
Shit, she was over there by herself last
See, he
week.
felt more comfortable when he was over here.
Yeah, he
breaking
liked it
his
over
neck.
here, Yeah.
That shit hurt. Damn,
Nick got a taste of how it feels to sit in my position.
You, man. I didn't think it was gonna be bad.
My neck genuinely like hurts during the day. And I just think of this moment half the time, and this shit do not help. Cause I be having like a mad crick in my neck on like this side, you know. I'll be at work and I'll just catch myself.
Dude,
You know what's crazy, Dick?
What?
When we went on Dave's pod, you know how I sat over there?
Yeah.
I started feeling it. I didn't say nothing though.
Man, sitting on that side, it just makes you want to like just look straight and just talk, just like that. Like you respond, just looking straight.
I mean, I could do it, you know.
Fuck looking over.
Fuck, bro, valid.
That's why half the time I am just looking off in the damn air conditioner straight ahead of me. So
I be doing that shit too though. Just looking straight sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
I could just be looking in the camera, but I don't care about them.
Man, downfall of being a podcaster.
Yeah.
Neck problems.
Neck problems.
First world problems, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's a tough world, man.
Anywho, so we're gonna talk about y'all's near-death experience.
No, it was funny, bro, because my mom's asked me, she was like, what your coworkers think? And I was like, shit, they were placing bets. They were like, is he gonna live? Is he gonna die?
Dude.
And I told her what you said, and she was like, damn.
I wonder what the percentage is of that though, like death from.
It's gotta be low, right?
I mean, yeah, I would think so.
We witnessed like 6 of them.
Yeah.
Anyways, we went skydiving.
Yeah.
Carly impacted us,
Inspired us.
inspired us. So Nick, you want to talk about how you felt?
Man, it was good. I felt free. Best
Yeah.
feeling in the world, man.
Yeah.
I'm finna look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I'm
Just
curious.
keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
I keep telling people who ask me, it's like just imagine yourself as someone who hasn't done it. Imagine yourself going to face plant like you just tripped, and that split second where you're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm falling, you know, but you just never hit the ground.
That was a really weird way of explaining it.
But picture it. Put yourself in that situation. Can you see that? Like, oh shit, I'm going to face plant. But you just don't hit the ground. You just keep going with a lot of wind.
You try to explain that to me.
Huh?
I think I just like agreed. I don't even remember what I said.
So you're telling me that doesn't make sense?
No, it makes sense, but that's just like a very unique way of
It
explaining
is.
it.
It is. Skydiving is a very unique thing. So
It's also true. We're 1%ers, bro.
yeah,
Or 1%ers. Nah,
got a little motion sickness though. Did I tell you about that?
What?
Almost threw up, boy.
For real? When flying up there, or just
So when they pulled the chute, and then like just the floating part.
I might be cooked in.
No, I think it's also because we were like on
We-
empty stomachs.
We were on that. We was on E. I hadn't eaten since breakfast.
Yeah. I had that reserve.
I think that really affected me.
Don't take this the wrong way, bro. But I'm gonna assume that you're gonna be okay because I was okay. Because the guy explained it that if you like the adrenaline basically uses all the blood in your sugar. So we bigger, so we straight. Like we good.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, because you had nothing in your system, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and also like they don't let you know when they're gonna pull it, so you just you're like fucking falling, 120 miles an hour,
And then just
and immediately just fucking. And I know fucking
Damn, not even a tap on the shoulder or something.
No,
Be like,
man, that ain't
hey,
good.
brace
Nothing.
your neck.
nothing, bro. So you go from
Damn.
like horizontal to vertical so fast, dude.
Yeah.
Did you get scared a little bit whenever they pulled it? Were you like fuck, like not scared, but just like, well, I guess you got motion sick.
I didn't get
Disoriented.
motion sickness in that moment. It was after. It was like a couple seconds of us like floating.
Oh, it was probably the adrenaline dump. Just like the fact that like you didn't have any more
Maybe.
adrenaline.
Maybe.
Because once you're like sitting in the parachute, you're not like your adrenaline's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was such a quick change. Like it was.
Yeah.
Was he taller than you?
No.
What was
Significantly shorter, actually. He was shorter than me, bro.
How was y'all walking around getting?
Well,
Well, they don't hook you up till you're in the plane.
yeah, they don't hook us up. Like I'm not. He's not behind me until we're in the plane.
Damn,
So
so
then
they
at
could
that
just
point, we
miss. They
just-
could miss a whole hook because it's all crammed in there.
Dude, I was thinking that.
Low key.
I was thinking.
I was
that.
like, fuck, am I good? Like,
No, I was gonna tell you. Double check my shit, right?
yeah. Well, no, because like it was funny because we got harnessed up right, and they were already in the next plane, like in the plane before us, and Nick goes, this shit feel a little loose, right? And I'm like, dude, yeah, like it feels way too loose. And then, you know, you're in the plane and you're like videoing. They have a window open, so you're just like jamming out or whatever. And you know, I was praying personally, like I was like just in my thoughts. And then the guy's like, he like the whole time they're like whispering in your ear, like trying to like let you know what the next step is, right? And he goes, all right, it's time to get you ready. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then, dude, everything got sick, like over tight. I guess it has to be, right? But everything was like, you're like, fuck. And then you're like attached to this motherfucker. You're like trying to scoot around the plane. Like if he was hard, I was feeling it. Like,
Something about that just don't feel right.
right? It's weird, though.
Sitting on another man's lap.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a little too close. I wouldn't even get that close. Like,
It was crammed, dude.
Yeah.
I could look back and lick the pilot's arm. That's how
ain't
close they were.
I ain't even strapping myself to you like that tight.
Nah, for real, bro. It's bad. But best thing I've ever done in my life.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Absolutely.
Because you're like, and it's weird because you're like, you're not scared.
Yeah.
I never felt scared. Obviously, the adrenaline goes up, right? So you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I think the only time where I wasn't like excited or like happy was like when you have your feet on the wheel or like where the wheel's at, the wing.
Mm-hmm.
You're just looking down. You're like, fuck.
Like this is
it.
the way down.
Yeah, this is it, bro. You just jump.
Just go. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Dave, you should do it,
You
man.
please, bro.
I don't have an interest. I don't.
What is you?
I just like don't care to.
You're not scared? You're not scared though?
Not really.
Not really.
I mean, I'm not. I'm not scared, but I'm not like I want to do it.
Mm,
I'm fine if I don't.
mm.
I don't know. I've been wanting to do it since I was like a kid. So
I wouldn't say a kid. Me.
I'd like to just get in a plane.
that's also fair.
Yeah, that's
Were you telling me
fair.
about BG?
Oh no, I didn't. I don't think.
He did that. He like jumped out of a. He went to the same place we did, and he said he jumped out.
And he had never been.
He'd
On
never
plane
been on a
before.
plane.
First time up, he jumping out. I don't know if I would do that. I think got to get on the plane first. No?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, Dev. I guess you can speak. Like, do you think you could do it before you rode in a normal plane?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. It was like
It's the same way as like me wanting to fly. Like I don't care to fly. I mean,
What
that's
you about to say?
fair. Huh?
What you about to say?
It's weird though, cause like I didn't get like the ear popping. I didn't get like the annoying part of flying.
I did actually.
Really?
Wait, you talking about like airplane or like
Yeah, when we took
skydiving?
off. No, when we took off.
Oh,
Or
no,
skydiving. My ears never popped.
they didn't.
No.
Mine started popping, but it was like once we were way up already, like up.
Yeah.
Up,
No, I
up
didn't get
there.
anything, bro.
Mine was like
that
I had
would
to,
get
like-
me.
I had like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit, when I flew on the private plane, you know, we had 4 flights that day. And God, bro, my ear was popped for like till like 3 p.m. the next day.
Damn,
That shit was bad. It was pissing me off. I fell asleep and I was like, motherfucker, like I can't even.
your ear was just popping.
Yeah, bro. No, it wasn't popping. It was just like pop. Like I feel like I was like had water in my ear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm,
It was ass.
mm, mm.
But yeah, 100% recommend.
Oh yeah.
Best thing I've ever done in my life.
If you can physically do it and mentally do it, do it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, what if that's like a good like someone who's like suicidal?
Mm-hmm.
You think they should do that? Skydive? Trying to ask me that, and I was like,
That's a good question.
right?
Well, I don't know. It's hard for me to answer that question because I disagree with suicide in general. Like, you're a pussy. Like, so, you know.
Mhm.
But maybe, because, I mean, it's like you're so happy when you're doing it. But maybe that releases, like, the last piece of dopamine they have, and then they kill
Oh,
themselves.
they actually do it?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Or they unhook themselves, like that one girl in paragliding.
I don't even. Do you think you can? No, I think it's so tight that you couldn't even do it if you tried. You know,
I don't know, bro.
like once they pulled the chute, that shit is tight as fuck, bro. I don't know
True.
if you're being able to like
True.
wiggle it off
Oh, yeah, and, like,
because it has to be loose in order for you to undo it, right?
nah, you can, I
Kinda.
guess that's fair. No, I said, like, there has to be slack, a little bit of
Yeah,
slack.
a little bit of slack.
That's valid. I was, but correct me if I'm wrong, but Carly said that it didn't hurt, right, when the shoe got pulled?
I don't remember.
Did she say that? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I don't.
Okay.
I
well,
think I remember her saying it didn't hurt.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
There's no pain.
It fucking hurt, bro.
Like a bitch, boy.
That shit fucking hurt. You think it's because she doesn't have any nuts?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Just a lot lighter.
I mean, the
That's
girl.
also very true. That's also very
Yeah.
true.
a lot. Yeah, I got a lot of my ass going.
Exactly. The girl who worked there said it hurt her
She had big legs.
because she said it usually hurts people with bigger legs.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, we was talking about that too. We literally like landed and we were like, Devin's nuts could.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I land and I be grabbing homeboy behind me talking.
yeah. Yeah. No, legit though, I low key freaked out whenever that shoe got pulled. Cause it did like that's the only part where I was like, cause again they don't tell you. So I just like felt my body like moving and I was like, hey, fuck. Like I was like grabbing onto my harness. I was like, and I grabbed onto it and he was like, you want to drive? And I was like, honestly, no. But I didn't want to do it because like I feel like he could do more fun shit with it. He could like, and then he started spinning us in circles and
Damn, you didn't whip it.
nah, I didn't
Did
want
you whip
to.
it in it?
Uh.
Well, he had to be locked in.
Yeah, I had to lock in.
Damn,
Yeah.
I'd be whipping that bitch.
But he goes, check it out. We can stop and just pulls it down, and we legit just like, well, obviously we're still going down, but we just like stopped in the end.
I wish we would have done that. I didn't do that.
Oh, and my guy was a way better cameraman too.
100%.
Like my boy got half of your face. Like that's it.
I think it's because he was shorter than
That's
me.
also true. Well, no, I think it's because he was just short in general.
Short in general.
His
yeah.
arms weren't long enough.
Well, yeah, they weren't long enough.
Yeah.
That's the fucking.
And then also like whenever I was watching your video and I was adding like arm music to it.
Uh-huh.
I love how whenever he jumps out, it's just him in the shot.
I know.
Like,
He doesn't even see
like,
me.
it's not even like the whole slow motion bit. It's just
Just in
him.
the back of his fucking head.
Yeah, it's just him, bro.
Like, damn it, Felipe.
Fuck. But he didn't do like the intro for you, like he did for me.
What do you mean?
Cause like whenever Daniel did it, he was like, "What's up, guys? I'm Daniel. And this is Skydive Houston. I'm here with my friend." But
Oh,
he
yeah.
just started on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does like his.
His little yeah. They were both very influencers in different ways.
Yeah.
One was getting that B-roll shot, the other one was fucking talking to the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was fuck.
Dev, he would have the same guy as you. Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all two went, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause the guy.
Well, what happens if both of y'all go? I guess that's just whoever.
Well, Felipe just got to do their thing, bro.
Yeah.
The guy who got me over, we noticed that he was always getting the heavier people.
Taller people too.
I don't
But
think
not
so.
not in our case.
Yeah, well, I'm heavy as fuck, so.
It was because you was tall and then he was heavy. Usually
Yeah.
it's tall and heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
valid.
They got confused when y'all walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, and then he asked me, he was like, "Are your parents Brazilian?"
He
I'm
asked
like,
you?
Yeah, and I was like, "Nah, bro." He's like, "Your name is very Brazilian name."
Oh, I did hear that. Yeah,
And I was like, oh, "Okay." He'd only been in the country for a year, chilling, jumping from planes.
Did y'all go on y'all's own?
Would I?
Like,
I think so. After jumping 8 times, I think I
yeah,
could
you have
do
to
it.
jump 8 times.
But
yeah, I
At
would.
that point, I think I could like mentally do it.
I could do it now. I think mentally.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'm like, I don't think I know like all the rules and procedures. Obviously, give me a class, I think I could do it.
My boy gonna pull the wrong cord.
You
He gonna
released
pull
the
the
whole
zipper holding it on.
Well, see, like I genuinely thought it was up here. Like in the movies, they pull up here.
Or
And I
was
was
it?
like-
I don't even know where it
Well,
was.
did you see the little golf ball that they had down here?
Yeah.
And then behind
That's
him.
how they pulled it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, "What's the ball?" And he was like, "That's the shoot." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Huh.
But it was really surreal because you watch them like packing in front of you.
Yeah.
So like they're like you know, like the people went before us, and we just watched the motherfucker pack our shoots, and it's like you better fucking pack it right, bro. Like
Yeah, that's the one part you mess up. You just
Yeah.
But it is nice because obviously like he didn't pack the reserve chute every time, so
Yeah.
it was like
Those
all right,
weren't
if
touched.
he packs it wrong, the reserve chute's still there.
I wonder if is the reserve chute just as big as the main one?
I would assume so. I don't know though.
You think you could fit two of them big ass things in those backpacks? Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
They did fold it up pretty small.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's this big ass thing, and then it's just.
legit.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
We almost didn't jump though.
Oh yeah. You were telling him about that, no?
Yeah, I mean I was texting him, but I didn't really tell him the full story.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like at 4. Our appointment was at 3, and then it was like thundering like down the street because you know Texas summers. They're like we can't jump, and then at 4 they were like, all right, we're gonna cut it off at 4:30. So if the weather's not good at 4:30, y'all can just reschedule for free. And we're like okay, and then it was like 4:27, And Nick was like, "Why don't we just jump like just get ahead of everybody in the line and let's just go ahead and reschedule?" And I was like, maybe. And I turned to him and I was like, "Should we just wait, like just in case?" He was like, "Yeah." And then we waited, and like 4:30 rolled around, and you saw the two guys that were jumping in the pilot, and they were just like pointing at the sky, like discussing.
They were discussing that for like 20 minutes.
No, legit,
almost.
bro. Then like 4:40, 4:50 pulls up, and you start seeing them gear up, and the guys who were there were waiting before we got there, and they just started like you saw their faces like light up. They were like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then Nick and I sitting there hungry as fuck. They land. They go to get their certificate or whatever, and the girl was like, "How was it?" And the first thing the guys said were like, "Oh, it's worth the wait." And at that point, we were like, "Okay, at least it's worth it." Like,
Yeah.
goddamn, was it worth it?
Man, my favorite part, besides the free fall, was just the like how cool it felt. It felt so cool.
Oh yeah, it was so cold.
Yeah.
But why both of us awkward as fuck getting our feet out the plane?
Well, first of all, the plane's small as fuck.
Well, yeah,
My legs are damn near the size of the fucking cabin.
no, for real, bro.
My foot got stuck on the wall. I almost got a cramp. Dude, I almost got a cramp, bro. Like it came, but it went. I was like, oh my God, that would have been so bad.
You're like on the wing, like
Dude.
fuck.
Imagine falling out of the sky with a freaking cramp. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. You saying awkward, like how I struggled to get out?
Yeah, and I did too. I was like,
Really?
yeah, because there's a dude behind you,
Yeah,
like fucking
yeah,
strapped
that's
onto
fair,
you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But whenever I like put my legs out, I didn't get scared at all, dude. I felt
Dude, really? You didn't even get like that? Like, fuck.
no.
Wow. Okay,
No.
interesting.
It happened. It kind of happened when he first opened the door. I looked and I was like, oh.
Oh, that was also true. Like
Right.
you saw the ground sooner.
Right.
Yeah.
But like leaning out of the plane, like I was chilling.
Yeah.
I was ready to go.
Yeah.
I was ready to go.
You was just imagining yourself butt naked.
Dude. Nah, I can't be butt naked with Felipe, bro. Come on.
Hey, if he got clothes on, it's all right. I don't know. Felipe might want to join you on that.
Imagine.
Imagine it's a thing you could do. Like a request you can put in, but like we go over to this private land,
Yeah.
butt naked.
Butt
But
ass
whoever
naked.
you with got to be butt naked too, and it's probably a dude if you a dude. So
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think that would hurt though.
probably you probably have all kinds of rashes. Your
Yeah.
dick gonna get caught in a strap or something, and just
Oh man, yeah, it would hurt.
I think draws are okay.
Yeah,
It would hurt. The harness would hurt though.
Oh,
Still.
100%.
Yeah.
Next time I go, I'm definitely wearing pants.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But it felt so good on my legs though.
Yeah, I bet actually. Well, I need to find out because my coworker went on one, and she went to one that 3 people were jumping at a time. So it was like 6 people.
Bigger plane?
She had a bigger plane, yeah. But
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have to look into that. That way.
when they did it in Madison, there was like 8 of them.
Damn.
They were all single people, but there was one of them that landed in my grandma's field.
Damn, for real.
Yeah, because this stuff wasn't working right.
Oh
Damn.
He
shit.
like smacked down in there.
Damn.
Was he okay?
They had to go check on him. He was like, yeah, I'm cool. My chute wouldn't come out.
Oh fuck.
He was like a military dude.
Oh, okay.
He just does it. It's like, yeah, I had to use a reserve. It didn't want to come out for a second.
Oh shit. I wonder how often people have to use the reserve.
Did you find the statistic on how often people die?
Oh yeah, I did. In America, it's 1 fatality per 365,000 jumps.
Holy
Damn.
shit. That's super son.
Imagine they just got the counter when you walk in there. How many people have skydove? And you gonna see you the 365th thousand.
Well, I mean, yeah, because like we were asking the guys there, and they were both like, "Yeah, I've been skydiving for like 30 years," and it's like, "Oh, I have 15,000 jumps," and it's like, "God damn."
I know.
Hey, Rich.
For real.
I didn't think that was like possible, but I guess for 30 years, every day.
I mean, yeah, they do that for a living, bro. They literally jumped 7 times or 6 times or each, I guess 3 times that day.
But the fact that he jumped 15,000 times and he's perfectly like it's a lot. It's more safe than I thought it was. I thought that was a bigger risk.
I agree. See, but yeah, but my I ran into my old or Trey.
Yeah.
Ran into Trey,
Yo,
and he was like, I was telling him about it. Obviously, he's ex-military, so he used to do it just for fun. He told me he used to go like every month, but he said, think about it though. It's like 99.999% that your first shoot will work, and if that doesn't work, then it's 99.999% that your reserve shoot is gonna work. You know, so it's like you have 2 like almost 100% things like they will keep you from dying.
True that.
But I'm ready to go back.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking since we want to do it when it's cold, we could do it right for your birthday.
Ooh.
Make China go.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
But I'm gonna be in Disney, so we might have to do like the weekend after the weekend before. But
That's a good idea.
yeah,
Everybody go skydiving.
I say I hit the Felix Baumgartner
what's that?
jump from outer space.
Fuck yeah, bud.
That's got to be the most like. That's got to surpass skydiving.
Yeah, would you go back to
He
the place
almost
we went
died.
to?
Huh?
He almost died.
Oh.
Felix.
Oh. Why?
He was spinning in orbit, and he couldn't.
Ooh. Couldn't get back.
He couldn't get back to like normal because he just.
Damn.
That's scary.
But he still did it.
Oh yeah.
So
How the fuck he did that from outer space?
pretty much, like not to where,
He's gonna float away.
like yeah. You remember that?
Ah.
He flew up in like a hot air balloon, I think, pretty much. And then it just jumped.
How fucking long did it take him to hit the ground?
Also, do
It
you
was
like?
a few minutes, I think.
Yeah, because he probably still pulls the chute at the same time.
What do you mean? Same time?
Like you know how we pulled their chute like 5,000 feet or whatever.
Yeah.
He probably still pulled the chute.
Do you
Yeah,
think
but
that's
he's like 40, 50,000 feet or something.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just a longer free fall, but it's probably the same amount of.
Yeah, but he pulls it at 5,000 feet. You think?
Nah, maybe not 5,000, but because I mean, like you can only get so fast, right? Is that I could be incorrect?
I don't know.
Like you can't get faster than like a certain point, right? Just falling.
Yeah, I guess you have to max out at some point. Yeah.
So I would assume it's close to what we hit, like the terminal velocity or whatever.
127,000 feet is when he jumped out.
Can you look up to see how high it was when he pulled the chute? Is that possible?
127,000 feet.
Dude, that's like
He broke the sound barrier when he was falling.
holy fuck. Never mind.
He was going Mach 1.25,
Fuck.
843 miles an hour.
Bro, call him the Flash.
How
bro.
fast?
How fast?
843 miles an hour.
Damn, that means he had to pull it like.
Imagine that aura you
super
got. Like, how fast your car? Yeah, I'm faster.
I would call him the Flash, bro.
That is insane. I definitely couldn't do that. I just couldn't be. I couldn't be up there for that long. I'm like,
It stressed me out, right?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you keep looking at the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he probably pulled that little white one because that helps slow you down a little bit before
Does
they
it?
pull the big one. Yeah,
I thought it was just there so airplanes could see you.
it could be. I mean, it could have had multi-purpose.
It probably, yeah, you're right, because it probably helps
It,
you also
it
like
helps
stabilize.
pull out the
The big one.
big one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
So it kind of like helps slow down a
Because there's
little
only
bit.
one. If it didn't have that, the other one wouldn't come out because
Yeah.
nothing would pull it out. You're
Yeah.
gonna pull a string that just
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that makes sense.
did not know that at all. Just made that up on the spot,
What?
but makes 100% sense.
Yeah, it does make 100% sense.
Let's see. He
Oh,
jumped.
also, whenever you open it, what a lot of people don't tell you is that like, but they'll tell you this when you have like your quote unquote training, but like you shake a ton when it's opening, cause it's opening.
What are you talking about?
Like whenever they pull the chute, not only do you like straighten up,
Oh
pretty
yeah,
quick,
yeah. You're like,
but you're moving around a lot, which
Yeah.
feels like you're scared. Like it's like they said it's normal, but it feels like oh fuck.
yeah.
Yeah. Tight.
So what did he tell you to help out with the leg pain? What did he tell you to do? Like lift your legs?
Oh yeah, so you're like dangling, right? So all of your circulation is getting cut off by the harness. So he was like, just like take your legs and just like do like
That
like
a
leg
couple
lifts, I
times?
guess, yeah. And then that way you'll sit. So like, so I was just like literally how I am right now, like with my legs like at a 90 degrees. That's how I was in the harness.
What?
Yeah.
I wish he would have told me that.
Damn.
Probably don't work for you.
Man, might not.
Yeah,
I don't
might
know.
not. Yeah. It's also you got a big old booty.
See, because
so.
I was just fucking like literally
Like,
hanging by.
Oh
my
yeah,
leg.
no, yeah, hell yeah.
It's got to be so weird falling though, and like you in your own world, but there's just a grown man.
Man, right behind.
Just
Well, see,
Like-
because like I said, like my camera guy was way better, right?
you. Yeah.
Because your guy was like side profile. He was straight face, like.
Yeah.
But my guy was like posing with me.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck was that?
I had a wedgie.
Oh, okay. He was like he put the camera and then I go like, yeah. And he, like obviously I didn't know this at the time, but watching the video, he's like smiling with
Oh,
me and
that's
shit.
dope, that's
Yeah.
dope.
What I do like though is that your guy, I don't know if you noticed, but like he checked the altitude. said, and then pulled the chute.
I did it. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, just watching your forehead.
Yeah, I was just looking at my fucking
Yeah.
forehead. I've never seen my forehead so
Them
damn big.
veins.
Them veins were
Boy.
That V.
popping, bro. I love how excited you were though.
Man,
Like,
dude, I did not stop yelling, bro.
Your mouth was like
The entire
the
time.
entire time, and then at one point you started clapping. You was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I did.
Because he couldn't hit the belly roll, so he just had to hit the.
I had to do something.
Yeah, like you were like, yeah, the entire time. Your
Yeah.
mouth did not close. Cause I was like that too. I was like, yeah. And then I remembered like, oh yeah, bugs. Like, let me close my mouth.
Our bugs ain't up that high.
I don't know. You don't know that?
They're not up
Bucks
that
ain't no. They need a bird that high.
Yeah, that's valid. But you know, I still close my mouth. Your mouth gets dry instantly though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you show any of your coworkers the video?
No.
Oh.
I don't want them to see my forehead.
They know it's there.
I'm never
Did your
seen
dad
it.
spoil the surprise for your grandma too?
Yeah, he had said, because he seen the picture. that I
Yeah.
posted, he was like, Nick, did you go skydiving? And I was like, fuck. I was like, nah. And at that point, I was just like, okay, I guess
It's
I'll
AI.
pull up the video now. And they were like, yeah, you did. Because I got quiet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you did.
Oh, so he spoiled it like there in the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some coworkers that they didn't know that I went,
Mm-hmm.
so I got to go like, and they were like, "Oh shit! Like you did it."
That's
I was like,
badass.
yeah.
Yours is hilarious, dude.
My video?
Yes.
Why?
You just look like a little kid.
I know.
So funny.
Yeah, no, 1,000% I do though.
Yeah.
No, I just love how excited you are, bro. You like I look like a little kid, but you lit up like a little kid, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh man, nah, best thing ever though.
I could have free falled all the way down. Fuck it. Don't pull it.
Fuck it.
Butt naked.
Butt naked.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't need to.
You don't, huh?
I don't need to.
We'll talk him into it one day.
Yes, you do, man. Just do it. Just do it. You would love it.
I
would
would.
love it.
I would much rather drive a car really fast
Yeah.
on a racetrack.
All right. Oh, well, I mean, that'd be fun too.
That would also be fun. See, but now it's like, what's next? You know, like what's the next?
See, I done
high
peaked too
adrenaline
early.
thing?
I gotta live the rest of your life depressed.
Nah, bro, we're gonna keep going skydiving.
I think you can just make it more interesting by like
Taking a piece of clothing off each. Oh, my bad.
You really want to go, but
like falling like in different directions, falling from different heights, different things,
Different
like a hot air
places.
balloon, different places.
different places. Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of people like they just like they're on like some ledge, random fucking ledge. and-
Base jumping.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're just like, dude.
See them dudes doing it in the middle of cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll land on another like rooftop party going on. All the security rushing them. They get the shoot ready again and they
Yeah.
just jump off
Jump
holding
off
their
again.
parachute.
Now see that. I
Nah,
won't
see,
do
that's
that
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, that's probably what that dude be doing. That
Jump
jump
with
with y'all.
Oh yeah.
They done it too much. They need the extra.
Yeah, there's no way they find it.
Yeah, because we had this
The railing.
conversation. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like they still have the love for it. Well, what I told them, what I told Nick is they probably now just get the joy from seeing other people do it.
Yeah, that's
We
what
should
I
have
was
asked
gonna say.
them.
Yeah.
Like they probably still love doing it, but
Now
they
they're
just like seeing other people.
yeah, getting be able to do that for other people.
Yeah.
So if you like, let's say we decided to do it again for your birthday or whatever, like I said, would you want to go back to the same place or would you want to find a different place to have a different scenery? Because I feel like in Texas, there's no point in doing it anywhere else, especially like around our area, because it's all gonna look the same
It's all gonna look
from
the
up
same.
there.
I'd go somewhere different. 'Cause they just gotta have good reviews.
Yeah,
The only reason why we went there is because they had the best reviews.
yeah,
They had like over 6,000 reviews.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I would go back there,
Oh yeah, I would. Too.
especially because 220 isn't too bad, and we don't have to pay for other videos and stuff.
Correct.
So-
Correct. Yeah.
I kind of want my pilot's license.
Me too.
Me too.
I've dead as like because I work right next to them. Like damn,
It's expensive though.
it's like 13,000.
See, but like the pilots that work for my job, they got fucking life easy.
do they?
Yeah, because they don't. That's all they do. So if they ain't flying for like a few
They're
months,
just sitting.
they just sitting, yeah, doing not a motherfucking thing.
Are they like on call?
Probably just because if like one of the bigger bosses need to
Go somewhere.
go somewhere.
I'm sure. I mean, obviously that stuff's planned out. So
Yeah,
they're not getting random people to come fly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have the three. Like the three people who work for like my agency. So that's just nice.
Then they're all retired commercial.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have money though.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Like if you're gonna have your private, what is it? Private pilot license? What do they
I
call
don't
it?
know.
Aviation.
Some FAA shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But if you're gonna like have your own just to fly your own plane, you just gotta have money.
It's also
Because what you
true.
gonna do if you get it, but you just like still broke? What you gonna fly? You gonna rent one?
Yeah, you gotta have
People
money
rent
in
them
order
though,
to do
right? Like that's what like nobody really owns their own plane.
Well, yeah, but they they got money.
Does renting like a small plane like that cost a lot?
that. I would imagine.
Like you think it's cheaper to like, let's say I wanted to go to Florida. You think it's cheaper to rent a plane and fly myself to Florida than like buy a commercial ticket?
No.
Probably not, because they're trusting you with their equipment, so they're gonna charge a lot.
It's true.
Then you're gonna need insurance.
Yeah.
Then you might it depends on like if you keep in the plane the whole time that you down there.
Yeah.
You gotta find somewhere that can you can drop it off there.
Yeah.
Then you gotta rent a whole nother one. Then you gotta pay for the fuel, which that in itself is.
True.
And then just landing at airports has fees.
See, but I feel like if you rent from a plane, you think it just all gets bundled up, or you think you got to pay for all that shit separately?
It probably gets bundled in. I mean, it could be different.
Nah,
you know,
it was probably
different
I don't know. I
Huh?
don't know how that worked. I feel like if you rent a plane, they just rent you the plane for a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
They
probably.
they don't do like you can go to this airport, park here, we'll have a hangar for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you rent the plane, then you got to figure out
All the other stuff too.
how much the hangar costs. You got to store the planes.
Hangars are.
Does anybody
expensive,
know
I
any
feel like.
pilots? We should get a pilot on the pod. That'd be interesting
I
as
don't know any
fuck.
pilots. No.
I used to. I mean, my grandpa.
Yeah.
Let's go to pilot school. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Do they do it? Is that why they fly so much there?
Pilot school.
I be seeing them 24/7. Every time I want to see them do like the touch and goes they do,
Mhm.
because I'm at the red light right there. Shit turns green the second they finna touch the ground.
Damn.
You just be watching them though, huh?
All the time.
Mm.
They do it so much. I don't even look up half the time.
Mm.
The plane you flew in, was it propellers?
Yeah, but it's two propellers. I thought it was one, but
Oh.
it's two on each
was
wing.
it?
I want to know who got the jet.
Yeah, there's a jet there.
You hear it sometimes?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I be hearing it all the way where I'm at. You
That
hear
bitch
that bit?
loud.
Whoop.
That bitch loud.
I'm like, damn, somebody got money.
Probably the motherfucker who's living in that mansion.
Could be. It's a lot of
PJs are expensive though.
I'm sure it's a lot of famous people and wealthy people who come.
Cody
through.
Johnson.
This could be.
It's a good call.
Nah, I think he's still just gonna drive a truck somewhere.
It's like a lot more expensive than we think it is, right?
What?
Like owning a PJ like that.
Absolutely.
Because you pay that's a whole salary
Yeah.
package. You pay like the whole crew's salary.
Y'all ever watch Pepsi Where's My Jet?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
The guy who sued Pepsi for the commercial that they made. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
never got the jet.
Never got the jet. What'd they end up giving him? A couple million?
I don't even think that.
What kind of? Why did he sue though?
I think he had like
It
fought
was-
it for so long that he didn't even end up getting anything.
It was like one of those like competitions where you turn in bottle caps type thing, and he won it. And they advertised it was the Hydra from GTA.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the plane you got. They advertised that, and he won. They didn't expect anybody to actually win that because it was like an absurd amount.
Yeah.
Of what
it
it
was just
was.
like a joke. You know?
Yeah,
Right, like how
but he
most of them are.
but he actually did it.
And they didn't
And he
have
sued
fine
him.
print.
They had it in the fine print.
They didn't have fine print on it. Yeah.
That's ass. That he didn't get anything.
Oh. You think you should have got the jet?
Yeah, absolutely. Why promote it that way if you're not gonna? That should have been an easy case. I'm surprised he didn't win anything.
That's probably why we got fine
offered
print.
him- Huh?
That's probably why we got fine print now.
Yeah. They offered him money at some point, but he denied it. Like he wanted to
Yeah,
keep fighting.
that's the problem with suing like big companies like that though, because they'll just elongate it to where it was not even worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Like I know somebody who has a lot of money and they're like a business owner, and someone's suing him for some stupid ass mistake. Like they had like cones up, they were like fixing the sidewalk, and he like stepped in the hole and like hurt himself, and he was telling me about it, and he was just like, yeah bro, like at this point like he just pissed me off, so I'm just gonna elongate it until it's not worth it for him no more, because he's wrong. So like, but he won't drop it. So he's like, welcome.
I remember watching this like ring cam door footage, and it was some like Karen coming to this dude's house, and like she was whining about something or trying to do something, and the dude was like going off on her, telling her what's up. And I don't know what they said, but then he was like, I have the money to fight this, so I'm ready. And she just walked away.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, damn, that's
Imagine
aura.
having the money like
That's
that.
aura.
That is
You
aura.
ain't lying. Y'all see Jeff Bezos' wedding? He like rented out Venice.
What do you mean he rented out? Venice?
Yeah, he rented out like a piece of Venice.
Really?
Yeah, and just like a lot of people are mad about it.
How the fuck can you rent out a
I don't.
piece of?
I have no clue.
But what you mad about it for?
Well, because some people are think like, oh, he can't help the hungry or whatever, or pay taxes or whatever.
You're always
It's
gonna
just
have
like
those people.
yeah, but to me, it was like do what you want with your money, bro. Like it's your money.
He earned the money.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying, bro.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
That's just so weird that you can rent like that's like renting out Huntsville.
Yeah,
Like, how do
valid,
you do
valid.
that?
Like, how do you? Well, I mean, yeah, but who wants to rent out Huntsville?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't read like that much on it. I just know that it happened and people were mad about it because of the internet.
Anyways, y'all boys ready to go to war?
I ain't paid attention this past
Me
week.
either.
Didn't there was a ceasefire called though, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was broke like immediately, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the ceasefire like is still going. I don't know, bro. Like all I'm saying is people scared of us now. People scared of the U.S.
When have they not been though?
Well, because everyone's always been like, like you like fuck the U.S. But now like since we bombed them and nobody fucking knew, not one fucking radar picked us up. Everyone's scared for real,
Well, yeah, it was probably a fucking
as they should be.
the damn Dorito plane.
Yeah.
Is old as fuck and still.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, bro, fuck it, I hate the news, bro. I hate media. So one of the higher up political people, he was like, I'm just proud of our boys for taking care of that, and doing the bombing or whatever. And one of the pilots was female. So of course one of the fucking media people asked him, and they were like, "Well, are you not proud of the girl who did it too?" And he's like, and he like dead ass like went off on her. And he was like, "It's a fucking saying, like my boy, like the boys, it's like it's a saying, like I meant everybody, like literally like part of the saying like the military is like the boys, like it's always been said the boys. That's what I meant. Obviously I'm proud of her too." And he just like fucking shut her down immediately, bro.
Hold on, where did this happen?
When?
Where?
It was like a press conference, like a press conference thing, because he had said like, "Oh yeah, I'm proud of the boys." So then one of the ladies was like, "So what about the female pilot?" He was like, "What are you talking about? Like, stop trying to like spin this around." And he just like shut her down immediately. And I'm so fucking glad that like we're trying to do that now.
I need to watch that.
People, I hate the media. It's so annoying.
That's just how we generalize people, I guess. It's like,
Yeah.
like as one. We're all one, like
Yeah.
the boys.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just getting bombed? Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
No, absolutely not.
Don't laugh.
bro.
Nah, because you be seeing them videos from all the people over there. They just be chilling on their balcony. You see the saxophone guy?
No.
It was like a party. There was some dude playing a saxophone. Somebody was recording him. He was like standing on top of like this thing up here, and you see the bombs in the background coming in. Homeboy
yes.
just getting
I
it on the
did see- yeah,
saxophone still.
Yeah, I seen
No,
that.
I haven't seen that.
I seen that.
But like, can you
Yeah,
imagine
why am I
like
laughing?
you just at work or something, and like you just look up and you just see a
Fucking-
whole bunch of shit coming down.
It's a bomb.
Well, fuck around and find out, I guess.
I could imagine it. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot.
I can imagine a phone call I'm gonna get.
Shit.
My boss. Don't look at the sky. Go ahead, finish up your job. You
Yeah.
can't go home when you're done. I'm gone.
I'll take
I
the
see
truck
some.
home.
I see some shit like I'm keeping the truck. That's a safe. Damn.
Hell yeah.
You ain't getting this
Was that
bitch.
I'm keeping the truck? I don't know. No, honestly though, I really couldn't see us getting I couldn't imagine getting bombed.
You don't know what you would do. You don't know what it'd be
I
like.
just don't know what the scenario. I don't know. I'll be like,
Is it like it's like
damn.
a
Like that's it. Like,
That's
yeah,
all
it
you can
is.
say. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like a, what do you call it? It's like an intrusive curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wonder what that situation's like
Yeah,
to be in.
Like, y'all ever see Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
No.
Well, the
Mhm.
beginning of the movie is you have. Well, the beginning of the movie is like it's based on World War II. So the beginning of the movie is them like relocating the children because it's like a war zone or whatever. And like I remember turning to my brother and being like, "How come we don't get to relocate like that?" Because I was like 4 or 5 years old, and he was like, "Because they're at war, idiot. Like, do you want to fucking get taken away from mom because they're bombing our fucking house?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense." Like, like, so yeah, I don't know.
Dang.
Very, very curious.
I wonder what, that's another intrusive curiosity. What is just being at war like? Because you know, like every movie you watch, you're always in another country. And it's just like wars over there and the civilians and stuff like that. But like, what is it like here?
Oh,
If outside is just like enemy troops, you got your troops somewhere, you like hiding in your crib. I mean, granted, it's a little different in America because we got our own shit,
Yeah.
Valid.
so it might not be as easy.
Yeah,
But
because like I feel like it'd be very similar to Red Dawn. You've seen that movie, right?
mm-hmm.
Like most people are gonna be like scared and like just doing like trying to live their life, you know. But there's
a
gonna
good
be those
movie.
few people that just have fucking guns. They're gonna try to fight back.
That's a good ass movie, like good ass movie.
Yeah,
It's like ass.
but it's good for
But it's
some
good.
reason. Yeah, you're talking about the new one though, right?
Yeah,
What's
Okay.
that movie with the people who have to go in the bunker and they stay down there like for a while, like a long time?
I don't know.
I can't remember if it's like war related or if it's like storm related, like weather related.
Twister.
It's the first thing I thought of whenever he said storm.
It's probably Storm. What kind of movie?
They like they're living in the bunker because
probably
then they
war.
can't go outside.
It's probably war.
Oh,
like
yeah, that's probably
apocalypse
war.
related.
It might be apocalypse related.
Yeah.
I need to try to figure it out.
Can you imagine? See, and then there's those dudes
They have bunkers.
that, like have bunkers and like they
Yeah.
prepare for this stuff. Like they're chilling.
I ain't hating on them, man. I wish I could have that.
Yeah, valid. For like you never know, bro. Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
But I wonder, like, how does shit work? How you just at home, no power, maybe, or they keep the power on somehow.
Yeah.
No internet.
Well, cause I feel it's hard, right? Cause people over there, or when the wars are over there, they're already in like third world countries that like barely have power, barely have internet. So it's like, do you think? But it's not like obviously we're invading them, right? And like it's a war zone. But I feel like we're never like just trying to make it hell for them either, you know? So I'm just curious, do you think we would just continue life as it is, just under this like similar to Red Dawn again? Like the only difference is like if we step out of line we get murdered by the enemy, you know?
I feel but like imagine it's more like we getting invaded, like we invade. No, yeah, no, scratch that.
Yeah, yeah, you confused me. Cause like
Imagine it's like the shit where like they in your hood, and like you can see them in the streets, and like
Nazi type
they
shit.
be doing like house raids,
like Nazi type shit.
kinda.
Like
yeah.
you're basically more like prisoners than like.
No, not like that, but like that's where they are. They're that close to you.
Yeah. No, I get you, but I just feel like if you were like invade a country, wouldn't it be easier to try and just like let the civilians live their normal lives, as normal as it can be, right? You know what I'm trying to say?
That's because you American.
Yeah, that's true.
You got morals.
True. I just feel like it wouldn't. It's so hard for us to be invaded though, since we're only surrounded by Mexico and Canada. We know we can take them, so it's like we can take them easy. So, yeah. And again, you know, we're like the only place that allow civilians to have guns. So it's like who is gonna try and run up on us? Like if you could walk in my house, you're getting shot.
That's what I wonder what it would be like though. Because I mean, yeah, you have that situation. We have guns,
Yeah.
but they're trained.
That's also
We just
true.
have guns.
That's also
they got
true.
automatics, rockets, grenades,
True,
explosives.
True.
We got guns. They got armor.
Yeah, I
We
guess just
got guns.
yeah.
We got guns.
Yeah. I guess it just depends if they're trying to like kill us or not. Because if they obviously like against any military, like us for example, us three with our 9s and AKs.
I
or
feel
whatever,
like really
we're
though,
not gonna stand a chance.
like that scenario is not like very feasible because I feel like if something happens here, maybe they know not to go to like the southern places.
True.
So they're probably it's gonna be more like cities.
True.
Nah, Houston. They don't want that Houston.
Nah, you ain't lying, bro. You
Ah,
ain't lying.
but it's gonna be like New York or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But those where guns aren't really.
True.
Like those blue cities, you know?
yeah, yeah. Well, most cities are blue though.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, really, if they'd want to go to the capital. So
Austin. I'm going to light Austin
DC.
up. Huh?
Austin, DC, New York.
but I mean, then again, maybe they just going wherever they land, and
Shit, true.
maybe they just hit here.
Next Twin Towers type shit.
But I was like, I wonder. There's just so many factors.
Yeah.
Because like, if they invade one spot, like obviously the military gonna be there.
Right.
But like, is they just gonna be the redneck military too?
They'd have to
What
just.
did we do after 9/11?
What do you mean? What did we do?
What, like, how did we
Protect-
handle that?
Fucking killed Osama bin Laden, bro.
What,
That took so many years.
It did take so many
how long
years.
did that take?
Wasn't that like 2009 or some shit?
8? Because I think it was like right when he got in office. Fucking Obama. Maybe 10 actually.
ChatGPT.
What did we do? We went to war with Iran.
Hmm.
Well, not with Iran.
You mean what did we do
terrorists.
here as a country?
Yeah.
It's like normal life.
TSA.
Well, yeah, I know that. Like TSA, like,
Even that probably
That
still
whole-
took a while.
yeah, it probably took a while because they had to like make it up. You know.
Yeah.
I wonder what the next day was like.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Was there
any-
work?
Was there any work? Yeah. Was there work? Was there flights? Was like, what's happening?
We need to get.
I wonder how long flights were canceled.
They had to have been canceled, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
they were grounded for probably a couple days.
Can you imagine that?
Look that up. Look that up.
What?
ChatGPT.
What? Were flights canceled
Yeah. How long?
during 9/11
After.
or like after? Let me see when he was killed. 2011.
Damn. But yeah, we went to war with them. That terrorist group
Fucked them up, huh?
fucked them up. You ever seen that Shane Gillis bit where he was like talking about seeing like watching like war footage, and it's like you have like the like our military like trained as fuck. And then you watch their end of it, and they're like holding rockets backwards, and like they're like the normal people just trying to fight a war.
Who was the person who shot and killed Osama bin Laden?
SEAL Team 6, someone in there.
Yeah.
I think they have like a picture of like the team of them, but like all their faces is blurred out. And, like tattoos are blurred out.
Damn.
That's aura.
That's
Imagine having so much aura they gotta blur your tattoos.
Yeah. How do you think it is living like your normal?
like civilian life.
Yeah,
after the
civilian life.
military?
After
That-
killing Osama bin Laden,
Yeah,
they probably don't. They probably
Yeah.
still doing something.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard,
Those are
bro.
some trained people.
But I would love to get a military person in here who's open to talk about it and stuff. I would love that shit.
I don't think that happens.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Military
I don't think
people?
I don't think they talk about
I
it
don't think
Yeah.
they can.
like
yeah.
to that extent. I mean, you'll have it was rough over there, but I don't think anybody's gonna.
They probably.
So
they
you
probably
got,
can.
it's like all the famous like military people like Jocko and like fuck the other guy, Lone Survivor, Marcus Luttrell and like all them people. Y'all think they're bullshitting half the stuff, or you think they just like really don't give a fuck?
What?
Like when they talk about like their
I don't know either
experience.
I don't
those
think
people.
they're going that into it. I think
they'll
what
go-
we
they'll
hear
go-
is not that into it.
Oh, okay. You think
Like,
there's,
yeah,
more
we might hear
details?
some rough stuff, but that's not even.
half of what they've seen or
True.
done.
Fair.
Mm.
Like even what's the sniper?
Chris Kyle.
Chris Kyle. Like they'll say it's confirmed kills, but that's
True.
it.
True.
Anywho, I got how long they grounded the planes.
I seen the movie about him. I can't remember like what he. I know he's a fucking badass.
Chris Kyle,
Yeah.
sniper,
Huh?
deadliest sniper.
American
Right.
Sniper.
Right. How many confirmed kills do you have?
You killing me.
I think it was something.
Wait. Tell us how much the thing first.
Oh yeah. You
So
know.
they were right after the attacks happened, the FFA told all the flights to land, obviously, which was like 4,500 of them at the time in the air. But they weren't allowed to, or commercial flights weren't allowed till the 13th. And then even then, it was still like pretty restricted.
My uncle's been working for TSA since it was created. So I haven't actually picked his brain on that, but I'll pick his brain on it next time I talk to him.
Overload him with questions.
Yeah, I'll pick his brain on it, cause obviously like he was like the only reason I know that is because I was asking him about asking off for holidays, cause like obviously like people travel a lot on holidays, so I was like, how do you always get like Christmas off? And he's like, well, cause I've been there the longest than anybody else. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like you've been there since it started.
255. That's what he said in his autobiography. That's what Chris Kyle said. Damn. And then the U.S. Department of Defense said 160 of them were like confirmed.
Damn. Could you imagine though?
Bro, it's 255 and 0.
Fuck yeah, bro. I said that shit because they were like stressed at work about the war whenever we first bombed them. They're like, we're going to war. And they're like, how do you feel about getting, making jokes? Like, how do you feel about getting drafted? And I was like, fuck, I'm going to get that UAV, bro. 3-0. And then someone didn't like that joke.
No?
They were like, oh, chill. I was like, all right, my bad. But
me and China are watching Oppenheimer.
best film ever made.
I can understand it now.
Second time through?
Yeah.
Probably also pause it, rewind it. Like,
yeah, like we can pause and chat about it real quick and then go back.
Hell yeah. Best movie ever made. Is that her first time watching it?
Mm-hmm. She's enjoying it, yeah.
Never seen it.
Best movie ever made.
You need to watch it. You would like it.
Would he?
I think so.
It's a lot of talking. Because a lot of people go into it thinking it's going to be like a war movie. It's just talking. It's just talking.
That is true.
I don't think I'd like it.
Oh, well, maybe not.
Yeah.
If you like pay attention to the talking and like enjoy like the story and like the build up.
I think it's the best film ever made.
But I do like Cillian Murphy, so
yeah,
I might could get through.
And
it for
RDJ.
that.
Yeah.
No, I only like Iron Man.
Oh, fair enough.
You don't like RDJ though?
He be sucking sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. If he ain't Iron Man,
What?
But he is really funny in that one where he did blackface.
Oh, Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a Zodiac?
No.
Oh, this movie's so good. Have you seen Zodiac?
He played a good what's
Zodiac
that
Killer?
What's that smart detective?
Sherlock?
Yeah, he played good Sherlock.
He played?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought you were saying saying like if he did. I was like, no, he played
Sherlock
it.
was good. It was good.
Josh Peck though, he in that bitch.
Yeah, China was like, Josh Peck?
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't it weird as fuck?
Random
as hell. But hey, bro, he made it.
He did.
He made it in the Nolan movie. And then this next one's coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
What is it called? It's about like gods.
The
and shit.
Odyssey.
The Odyssey, that's right.
It's a book. I'm excited. You know he shoots on film.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a video of like how they used to make movies back in the day. So it was like the thing that they used to like cut and stuff like that. And someone asked, they were like, so nobody uses this anymore, huh? And they said Tarantino and Nolan still shoot on film, so they'll use this to like make the film version of it. But I was just like, damn, it's crazy.
Don't watch 28 Years Later.
No.
That movie getting dog too.
Is it?
It was dog.
Yeah, I heard it was. Okay.
But them zombies was hung. God damn.
His dicks was out.
Yeah, they was every zombie had to be naked for some reason in the entire. There was not a clothed zombie.
It's also kind of true though, right?
Yeah.
Like if you wear the same clothes for 28 years, it'll probably like degenerate.
They had them things
Yeah,
swinging.
but like even the new ones, like one would get like
it would turn into a zombie and the clothes would just shoot off.
Almost.
Damn.
I gotta go look at some YouTube clips now.
Yeah.
But nah, cause
Dex ain't gonna be on YouTube though.
Cause did I ever talk to you about it, or was that with somebody else?
No, you like briefly mentioned it to us, but go ahead.
What? So like, there's alphas in the movie. I can kind of spoil the movie, and it doesn't really spoil the movie. That's how ass the movie is.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So, but there's alpha zombies in it, right? And they're like smarter, taller, and stronger than just like your normal zombies.
Sure.
Like and like they can do different shit that like they can think basically.
Okay.
But they're bigger, and there was just so many scenes where it was the alpha fighting and they're naked, and I'm talking just hung, and that bitch just
Like you were jealous. Like that's how hung it was.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn. Okay. Tough shit.
But like it was just in too many shots.
And you watched it with your lady, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
The first time I saw it, I said
don't
he
get your hopes
hung
up.
just like that. Damn. I kept saying it too. Hung. Every time it popped on the screen, hung.
She didn't
And
like it either.
And it was a lot, huh?
She didn't like it either.
Nah, yeah, it was bad. Damn. It was bad.
There's nothing worse than paying for a shit movie.
Yeah, valid.
And we had to watch a zombie give birth.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
fucking gross.
Did you see it like pop out?
Pretty much.
That sucks.
Just a naked mom, pregnant zombie.
Ew.
It's gross.
They had a whole weird human zombie moment.
Why they
giving
make them
birth.
so hung?
Huh?
Why they make them
That's
so
one
hung?
like
Like
They
not
was
all of them
just-
like that.
they was just hung.
That shit ain't accurate, bro. Like
It was just out too. Like that ass
like horse
at
cock?
least the rain bottle, but maybe the other one.
God damn.
Nice. Good for the zombies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Definitely not normal though, right?
No. You think it like gets enhanced whenever you become a zombie?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like the
Like
disease.
maybe we should become a zombie.
You got
Like
a dick growing disease or something.
I kind of do want to show y'all some scenes of it though, cause
Show me.
I don't know if I'll be able to find it.
Oh.
No, it's
Movie
still,
Box
it's, still,
Pro.
it's still in theaters. Oh, true.
But it was weird. The way they filmed some stuff was weird, cause like I guess I couldn't tell because I really forgot half the movie already, except for the homeboy being hung. But it was like some of the gory spots. It was like they cut it down to like 5 FPS.
Weird.
So you'd be watching a smooth ass movie, and then you just watch this like 5 FPS like bit, and then it just goes back to smooth ass shit.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Like it looked like the movie was like broken.
So don't go watch 28 Years Later.
Yeah,
Ass.
Hung.
hung. That is such a meme right now. Let me see if I can show y'all. Hold on. Let me boot up Twitter.
While you look it up, you know the new Pixar movie Ilo?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that Disney fucking talks so much shit on moviegoers?
Okay, apparently Twitter is down. Apparently, or my phone's broken. One or the other.
Because we're always complaining about stop making remakes. Like make original content. Well, the fucking movie flopped, and they're like, how the fuck you want us to keep making original content if y'all don't go watch the fucking movies? And I was just like, damn, that's a good point.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Disney bashed the fans.
Yeah, because look at fucking Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Shit popped off. They're making a second one. Or a second live action one.
They are.
Yeah. And apparently it's not going to stick to the original second movie.
So they're just expanding the story.
Yeah. They're making a whole new story for it. So apparently they're like, and they're right, because that movie fucking went off. How to Train Your Dragon's going off. This movie's
Why
not
am I-
going off.
Yo,
It looked good as fuck too. I just didn't go watch it.
does Twitter work?
I don't know. I don't have
It's on D Plus already.
the new one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. It's still in theaters, I think.
Oh, okay.
Don't watch it though.
Don't.
No.
What?
Because just could watch the original.
What are you talking about?
Li-
No, I'm talking about
the
the
other
new-
one. Oh
yeah.
no, it just came out. It came out in theaters like last week.
Oh.
But it's already gonna be like the huge flop.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, we gotta go. Well, are you gonna watch Superman with your pops?
Maybe.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy my. It's next week, so I'm gonna buy my tickets soon.
Sure is. Damn. Dude, the Grand is kind of ass now.
You were telling me about that, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like all the seats are fucking like chipped up and old.
Yeah.
And the recliner that I sat in to watch F1, it like it reclined back, and then all of a sudden it just like started going. It was like the spine of it was broke or something.
Oh hell no.
The bitch was weird,
Oh hell no.
and it's high, it's humid, it's
Really?
dark.
Damn, I haven't had a bad experience there yet.
No,
Mm-mm. Yeah,
they
but
just need to do a couple upgrades. You know what I'm saying? Y'all charging this much for food. Y'all got the money
Y'all got
to
the money.
revamp it. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Come
For
on
sure.
now. I'm gonna start going
especially
to
because they
Regal.
just got bought out.
Yeah.
You start going where?
I'm start going to Regal.
Dude,
Nice.
those are nice.
You went right to watch.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Thank you. Fucking hell, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. Yeah, in
Damn.
40X.
That shit broke.
Twitter?
Yeah,
Damn.
Let me go hop
I
on
don't know.
Twitter real quick.
my shit don't work.
Is it your shit, or did you look it up to see if it was down?
No, I don't know. My shit just don't work.
No.
Twitter work.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
They said you haven't opened me in fucking 3 years. You ain't touching me, bro.
Let me use your phone to look for it. Hell yeah.
I have to pee.
What am I finding here, Nick? Hold on.
Titties or what?
Sydney Sweeney.
Fuck. Did y'all see who the fuck? Someone said something. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was like, "Oh, it was someone. The guy who played Michael. Fuck, you didn't play GTA 5, the story mode. The guy who played Michael. Someone asked him. They were asking about questions about GTA 6, and they were like, "Who do you think should be the loading screen girl?" Because Kate Upton was the loading screen girl last time, and he goes, "Just not fucking Sydney Sweeney." And they go, "Why?" And she goes, "She's not fucking hot." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Who are you, bro? She's fucking bad. America's girl right there."
Straight up.
Oh, you should watch this movie called Echo Valley Lane.
Fuck, hold on, Nick. Come with me. Can't show this one on the pod.
You might have to watch 1-on-1. Y'all got to be close.
Is that Jason Momoa? Oh, fuck. Damn. What am I doing, bro? Hold on, let's get in here.
All right. Now, that's kind of sus.
Is that Jason Momoa? Yeah. Ego. What the fuck is happening?
Shooting arrows at him, bro. Nah. Okay, my question is, why is he hard?
He wasn't. Why you looking that hard, though? Damn it, man.
I want to see the 5 FPS you're talking about, though.
The what?
The 5 FPS shit. What the fuck? Did he just teleport?
Oh, I don't know where the 5 FPS shit will be. I don't.
You're trying to show us the hun? Is he grabbing his
Yeah.
head? Oh, no, he's taking the head. Yeah, bro. He hung.
I wouldn't like a movie like that.
Oh, yes, you're fine.
I wouldn't watch no movie like that.
Were they naked in the original movie?
Huh?
Were they naked in the original too?
I don't know. I didn't see the original, too.
Yeah. Well, we're at an hour and 10. You want to call it? You got anything else?
Look, could there be? Everybody go skydiving. Naked.
Three pals in a chaos race. Maul's wild grin sets the pace. Dev's got plans that'll never hold. Nick's laughter loud and bold.